India is about to sign one of the biggest military deals in history. 114 of the world's most feared fighter jets, a price tag that could reach $40 billion, and a move that is already making both Pakistan and China very nervous. This is not a rumor. This is not a drill. India has officially finalized its formal request, and the document is ready to be sent. So what exactly is happening? And why does this deal matter so much right now? Let's break it down.
Welcome back. India is on the verge of locking in a massive purchase, 114 Rafale fighter jets from France. This is a follow-up to the original 36-jet deal signed back in 2016. But this time, the scale is completely different. We're talking about a deal worth somewhere between $28 and $40 billion, depending on what gets included. And here's the part that makes this really interesting. Most of these jets won't just be imported. They'll be built inside India. Stay with me, because this story goes much deeper than just buying warplanes.
Why India needs this right now? Let's start with the big question. Why does India need 114 new fighter jets? The answer is simple and a little alarming. Right now, the Indian Air Force is operating with around 30 active squadrons. But the officially approved strength is 42 squadrons. That's a gap of 12 squadrons. That is a serious shortfall. And India's current fleet includes older jets, the MiG-21, MiG-29, and Jaguar, aircraft that are decades old and slowly being retired. Meanwhile, tensions on the borders with China and Pakistan are not going away. India needs modern air power, and it needs it fast. But why the Rafale specifically? What makes this jet so special? Keep watching, because what this aircraft can do will surprise you.
The Rafale is not your average fighter jet. It's a 4.5 generation twin-engine multi-role aircraft built by France's Dassault Aviation. That means it can do everything: air-to-air combat, ground strikes, deep penetration missions, and even nuclear delivery. Its combat range? Over 1,000 kilometers. It can carry the Meteor missile, one of the most advanced beyond visual range air-to-air missiles in the world. Once fired, the target has almost no chance of escape. It also carries the Scalp cruise missile for long-range precision strikes and the Hammer bomb for precision ground attacks. And here's what makes it even more deadly: its sensor fusion system. The Rafale's computers combine data from radar, infrared sensors, and electronic warfare systems all at once. The pilot sees everything. The enemy? Almost nothing. India has already seen what this jet can do. The first 36 Rafales arrived in 2020, and they immediately changed the equation on the northern border. So how is this new deal actually structured? And what's the India-France partnership really about? The answer might surprise you. According to reports, India has finalized what is called a letter of request, an official government document that formally kicks off the procurement process. The Defense Acquisition Council already approved this back in February 2026, clearing the path for what's being called one of India's largest ever defense acquisitions. The plan works like this. Out of the 114 jets, 18 will arrive ready to fly, imported directly from France. The remaining 96 jets will be manufactured inside India, in a joint venture with Dassault Aviation. Reports point to facilities in Nagpur for the production line. And up to 50% of the components are planned to be made locally, including the integration of India's own Astra missile.
This is exactly what Prime Minister Modi's Make in India vision is about. Not just buying weapons, but building the capability to make them at home. The total program is estimated at around $28 to $40 billion, depending on how many weapon systems, simulators, training packages, and support contracts are included. But what does this actually mean for the region? What does China think? What does Pakistan do next? We're getting there. Keep watching.
Let's be clear about what this deal signals to the world. India is not backing down. After years of border standoffs with China in the Himalayas and ongoing tensions with Pakistan, New Delhi is making a statement. We are modernizing, we are expanding, and we are ready. Analysts believe that if this deal goes through on schedule, with a target contract signing by late 2026 or early 2027, the Indian Air Force will have a genuine multi-role force capable of operating across the entire region. For Pakistan, whose Air Force is significantly smaller and less advanced, this changes the balance dramatically. For China, which is watching India's military growth very closely, the message is equally clear. India's Defense Minister, Rajnath Singh, personally chaired the meeting that cleared this proposal. French officials have reportedly welcomed the move as a deepening of the strategic partnership between the two countries. And sources say the Indian Air Force chief is expected to visit France soon, with high-level political meetings possibly following to accelerate the timeline. This is moving fast. But what challenges still remain? And could something go wrong? This is where it gets really interesting.
Here's the honest picture. This deal is enormous, and enormous deals don't always go smoothly. The biggest challenges ahead? Pricing negotiations. India wants the best price. France wants to protect its margins. Both sides will push hard. Technology transfer. India wants deep access to how this jet is built. Getting that from France won't be simple. Production timelines. Building 96 jets inside India requires skilled workers, modern factories, and years of preparation. That takes time. And there's another reality. India is spending big across the board right now. This Rafale program is part of a broader $40 billion plus modernization push that also includes maritime patrol aircraft, missile systems, and naval upgrades. Managing all of this simultaneously is a massive challenge for any government. But here is the bigger picture. If India pulls this off, if it successfully builds 96 Rafale jets on home soil, it won't just have a stronger air force. It will have a defense industrial base capable of supporting future generations of aircraft. Thousands of skilled jobs, advanced engineering, technology that stays in India. That is the real prize here.
India's Rafale decision is bigger than just buying fighter jets. It's about who India wants to be on the world stage. A nation that depends on others for its security, or a nation that builds its own power. The letter of request is ready. The negotiations are about to begin. And the world is watching very closely. So, what do you think? Is this the right move for India? Will this deal actually get done on time? And how do you think China and Pakistan will respond? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this video useful, hit the like button and subscribe so you never miss our next global defense update. We'll see you in the next one.